Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it is, if I can get the words out this morning, that time of year again. The Huntingburg Herbstfest is right around the corner, and we're with no one other than Lana Thomas. So welcome to you.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
I would love to hear about all things Herbstfest happening in Huntingburg.
Well, there's a lot. I'll just get you started. Because I hear you're a newbie to the Herbstfest,
yes.
So you're going to need to know all this. So I'll tell you, it starts this coming Sunday, the 17th. It's going to start at 6:30 with our preteen and Miss Herbstfest pageant.
Yes.
So that's always a fun thing to attend. That is going to be held at Market Street Park there in Huntingburg. So that starts at 6:30, and I should say that we have good sponsors for that. Cooper Contracting and Steinkamp Home Center are sponsoring that for us, and that's at 6:30. And I would tell you how many girls are participating in it, but I don't know the answer to that question.
Fair enough. It's an outdoor pageant?
Yes.
I don't think
outdoors.
I've ever heard of one that's outdoors. That's going to be interesting.
Yes, it is outdoors. It was inside for a while, but last year they moved it to Market Street Park, and I think it went real well. So
yeah, I bet that's going to be a lot of fun.
Bring some lawn chairs. You need to bring some lawn chairs for seating and everything. So yeah.
And it starts at 6:30.
That starts at 6:30 this coming Sunday, the 17th.
So that's one way to start the Herbstfest celebration off. What else can we look forward to?
So that is Sunday. Then the actual Herbstfest itself, which is going to be taking place down at the city park, it starts Thursday evening. Everything opens up at 5 o'clock. We have a baby photo contest. We have a craft show. We have lots of food booths that you can get. You should come down every day, every meal to sample all the food that is down there because it's pretty good food. We have Loper's Extreme Chainsaw Art.
Ooh.
That's fun to watch. I saw him for the first time last year, and he's a lot of fun to watch. And he also sells things that you can purchase, good Christmas gifts, So our craft show is in the main shelter house there at the park, and there's like a grassy area around it that it kind of spreads out into our carnival rides, jumping jack entertainment, pumpkin patch, and the beer garden. Friday night, they all open at 5 o'clock. So
5 o'clock on Friday.
Yes. That's Thursday.
Thursday.
That was
Excuse
Thursday.
Me.
Thursday's when that starts, and then Friday we have kind of a fuller day. It's not, I guess, not technically a fuller day at lunchtime.
Yes.
We do have a couple select food booths that are open during that day, and I can tell you what those are. The bowling is going to be open, and they have pork chop sandwiches, ribs, wings, and curly chips, and then our Boy Scouts have a booth open during lunch on Friday as well with burgers, hot dogs, pretzels, chips, and lemon shake-ups. So
that sounds like quite the menu for just a Friday lunch.
For Friday lunch. I think it starts at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So you can come on down there and enjoy your lunch. It should be a nice day, and our tent will be up. You can sit under the tent if you want to. So
is the main hub of the Herbstfest going to be Market Street Park then?
No. The actual Herbstfest Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is actually held at the City Park.
City Park. Okay,
yes.
So that's good to know.
Yes, that is at the City Park, and it opens, like I said, Thursday it opens at 5. We have the select booths open at 11 Friday, and then everything else opens at 5 o'clock on Friday. So
Friday night, then, what do we have on the docket?
Friday night, we have our Little Miss and Junior Miss pageant. That starts at 7:30, and that's going to be on our main stage in the midway there at the park. And after that, from 9 to 11, our music is going to be Rodney Watts. So that ought to be some good entertainment. So that, and then, like I said, our food booths, jumping jack entertainment, carnival rides, our pumpkin patch, all that is open during that time too. So
yeah, it sounds like it's going to be, this is already a given, but like pumpkin patch and beer garden, that sounds like where Kaitlyn's going to be at. A little bit of both, but then you're going to have the jumping jacks kids carnival and all that stuff. So there's going to be, plus food. Everyone loves fair food.
Needs food. If you're going to go to the beer garden, you probably ought to eat some food.
Yes.
That's just what I think.
So there's going to be a lot to do, a lot to hang out with, and socialize, get the community aspect out of it.
Yeah. Now they're going to have water ball Friday night as well.
Oh yes, I've heard of this. So what for people like me? What is water ball?
I knew you were going to ask me that question because I cannot answer that because I don't know. I've never seen water balls. My opinion is you have a ball and you're shooting water. I don't know.
From what I've heard from our lovely I think Holland or Dale Festival people, it's where they have a water balloon and you have to shoot with a fire hose and like
So
make
the
it go
ball
one
is
way or
in
the
the
other.
middle.
Something like that.
Yeah,
So
that sounds
it
right.
sounds very involved and
Yes,
wet.
and wet, exactly. And yeah, so that will be kind of fun, I think, to see that too. So,
Yes.
'cause then that's at 6:30, and that's over by our tennis courts.
Okay.
So yeah, so then we can go right in. Everything closes by 11. Well, the beer garden closes at midnight on Friday night. And then, like, Jumping Jacks closes at 10. The food booths and everything close at 11.
Yes.
So it's open pretty late Friday night.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on down. You can eat food and just hang out and enjoy some music.
So you
on
don't
Friday
have to
night.
rush on over there after you get off work.
No.
Take your time, get all dressed up,
That's
enjoy the cooler weather that's coming around and whatnot, and then you get to hang out for a while.
Absolutely. Just, bring your friends, just hang out and have a good time. And I know the entertainment, the main stage is like next to the beer garden. So if that's what
Perfect.
you choose to do, you can hang out in there, listen to some good music, and yeah, or you can just sit out in front of the stage and everything too. So picnic tables are set up all over the place for people to sit at and enjoy their food and listen to some good music. So
I will ask for those who are kind of curious, as far as parking and accessibility, is it all pretty manageable?
oh yeah, we have all kinds of parking around the park, and there's in the park there's some parking on both sides of the park. You have those open parking lots
Yes.
and everything. So now Saturday morning the parking is a little more limited in the park because we have the car, tractor, and truck show
Yes.
that's going on. So that kind of takes that parking, but once that car show is done, then that parking opens up by evening time when
Yes.
people typically come down to eat for the evening and everything. That would be opened up. So that being said, I'll say the car, tractor, and motorcycle shows, that's starts and goes from 8 until 12 on Saturday. You can come down, you can vote for your favorite vehicles, and then the awards for that are at 2 o'clock on Saturday. We have the Love for Lexi and Laura run. It's a 5K walk run that we have, and that actually starts at the Huntingburg Church of Christ there in Huntingburg. So you go down there, registration's at 9 o'clock, I believe. Yes. Nope, I lied. That's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock,
8
early.
o'clock is registration, and then the actual walk starts at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And again, that starts at the Huntingburg Church of Christ. So sand volleyball tournaments going on at 9 o'clock. There's some sand pits down there at the park that happens. And then everything opens up. The craft show opens at 10 o'clock, and then the food booths and the jumping jacks and the carnival rides, everything open up at 11. So, but I want to say the pumpkin patch and the baby photo contest, I believe, open at 11 o'clock on Saturday as well.
Yeah.
But I want to kind of touch a little bit on Saturday for the kids.
Please.
Okay, because we have several things going on Saturday. At 11 o'clock, we have Animal Tales. I don't know if you've heard of Animal Tales or not, but I believe he brings in some animals. And he's been at the Huntingburg Library before.
Very
They're
cool.
actually helping sponsor him to come for that. So he'll be fun. That's at 11 o'clock on our main stage. And this is free. There's no charge. All these events that I'm going to say are free for the kids.
Heck yeah.
Then you have the kids' games at 12:30, and those are usually held toward the entrance of the park, like by the swimming pool area. From 1:30 to 4:30, we have pumpkin painting.
Ooh.
What that is they're going to have, I don't know, like little mini pumpkins, so the kids can paint them, and I think the high school cheerleaders are going to be there helping them with that and everything. Then we have the kiddie pedal pull, which is put on by Southridge's FFA, and that's at 2 o'clock. And then at 3 o'clock, they're doing a kids firefighter challenge. And the Huntingburg Fire Department is putting that on, so I'm not 100% certain what that entails, but it sounds like a lot of fun. I think the kids would really enjoy it. So, and then as far as our pumpkin patch goes as well, we have pumpkins that are going to be pre-decorated, so people can purchase those and take them home, or they can just purchase. We have just actual pumpkins that people can purchase as well. And then our baby photo contest is, you can vote for your favorite child there and help them and everything. So, and then our We have a golf scramble on Friday as well. That's held out at the Huntingburg Country Club.
Yes.
So I think everybody who's a part of that knows when they have to be there and everything. So, see, the Southridge High School softball alumni, they do an ALS game. So that's going to be at noon, and that's at the softball field at the park. So that'd be kind of fun to watch, see all those alumni playing some softball. Some of them still have it pretty good. So got some pretty good talent out there. Of course, we got a cornhole tournament going on. At the basketball courts on Saturday. Registration for that starts at 1 o'clock. Cornhole tournament going on at the basketball courts. We have a horseshoe tournament at the horseshoe pits.
Gotta have all the regulars.
Right. The horseshoe tournament's at 2. The cornhole is at 2. The registration for cornhole is at 1, and the actual thing starts at 2 o'clock. What else do we? Oh, well, then of course we have music Saturday
I would
night.
hope so, yeah.
Yes, we do. We have Blue Collar. Now, I've not heard Blue Collar before, so you can, I think they're pretty good, or we wouldn't be having them at the fest.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then following him, and I did this on air with Bill because I mispronounce his name probably every time, and I apologize ahead of time for Jimmy DeTalante. He's been there before, and he puts on a really good show. Their band is really good, and so Blue Collar is from 5 to 8, and then Jimmy is from 9 until midnight. So,
all right.
So we have some good entertainment right up until everything closes. Of course, the beer garden's open until 1 o'clock that night.
Ooh.
So
I was going to say, you got all kinds of stuff going into the early hours.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things to do. If you just want to come down and walk around and just check out the atmosphere, it's a fun atmosphere to be in, and check out the craft show and, support those vendors. They have all different kinds of things set up in there. So, and
with the craft show and the run, walk, and stuff, all of these events are happening not only at the Huntingburg Park, right?
Right. Well, like the walk run starts at the Huntingburg Church of Christ. Now the craft show is at the park.
Okay.
It's in we have a main shelter house at the park.
Okay. Yes.
So there's people set up in there and around that. So. Yes.
I just wanted to make sure because I know a lot of festivals sometimes they have various events all throughout the town, which always happens. But it's mostly centralized to the city park. The only thing is the Queen Pageant on Sunday and then the Lexi walk run Saturday. All right. So everything else is there at the park, and like I said, lots of parking, lots of good food, lots of entertainment, and hopefully the weather's going to hold out for us. And then we always end, of course, our fest with the parade on Sunday. When does that start? So that actually starts at 2 o'clock. All right. On Sunday, and I'm going to tell you the lineup for that. We line up all on the streets, and once that is all sent, they send out all the information to everybody in the parade. And it starts on 4th Street, and it'll go down 4th Street to Walnut Street, just for anybody who wants to sit out and watch it. 4th Street to Walnut Street to 1st Street, which leads down to the park. It actually ends at the park. So yes, so it's got a good length of travel. Sure. Yeah. I know that the infamous DC Broadcasting van will be pulling the barter box in it. Oh yes. So we will see a lot of people out there. I'm pretty sure I am on the schedule. So if I see some familiar faces, we got to make sure to wave, and hopefully everyone gets a kick out of it. I mean, if you're going to see anything on a big float, you want to see a big open box. There you go. I don't know what our thoughts were, but everyone seems to love it. The parade sounds like it's going to be a wonderful day. I mean, the whole festival, the span of the week, from the weekend into the full weekend, it's going to be great for the fall people, me especially. For you guys who like fall, absolutely. It's a great time. So. Yes. Well, is there anything else we need to make sure to talk about? I know you guys do have a website on somewhere. We do, yeah, huntingburgherbstfest.org. Yes. So, yeah, you can go on there if there's any forms that you want to print off and sign up for anything. I know we have deadlines on a lot of things, but, you never know. Inevitably, there's going to be somebody that says, hey, can I still do that? Squeeze them in. The parade is a big thing, and we can always put someone at the end of the parade. That's not a big deal to do that. So, but yeah, all those forms are on the webpage, and there should be some information about it. And,
they can reach out to committee members if they know, and everything. So, and they'll be we'll have the committee members walking around the fest in shirts that have,
yes,
herbs like this, similar to this, different colors.
Pretty shirts,
yes,
it's the committee members.
It's the committee members. So just hunt them down, and they can definitely answer any questions while you're walking around the fest. So yeah, and I know we'll be setting things up starting maybe even as early as Sunday evening. Some people come out and start setting up their booths and everything.
Yeah.
So if you're down at the park anytime between now and, Thursday, you'll see people setting tents up and getting everything ready. So
and that should be the excitement building, and then you finally get to the fest. Saturday's going to be a very busy but full day, and it's gonna be worth it. Huntingburg's going to have a party over there.
Absolutely, we're going to have a party. It's going to be a good time.
Oh yes, at the Huntingburg Herbstfest. Remind me, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What are those dates again?
Okay, let me look at that because I don't want to give you the wrong dates, but it's going to be...
For everyone at home.
For everyone at home. But of course, it starts September 17th, which is this coming Sunday with the pageant.
Yes.
And that, again, is at Market Street. And then the actual dates are Thursday, September 21st. And then, of course, the fest itself then goes until Saturday, September 23rd.
Yes.
And then the parade is on Sunday, the 24th.
All right. All kinds of...
And again, that starts at 2 o'clock if I didn't say that.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least we have to remember that. We have to bring the box over.
You have to be there before 2 o'clock to bring the box.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Lana, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us. You did a lot of explaining, and hopefully everyone heard about an event that they're super excited to go to. The whole family can get involved.
Absolutely.
And it literally is a way for everyone to come visit Huntingburg and get their fall on.
It's
like
a
me.
good time to get your fall on.
Like
so
you're gonna see me walking in there. I'm gonna have a big cardigan on, my coffee's in hand. I'm gonna have leaves or something on me. Like it's gonna be a full fall overhaul.
You fall people.
I know, right? It's terrible. Well, we appreciate you talking about the Huntingburg Herbstfest today with us.
You're
looking forward to it.
Well, I hope to see you down there.
For sure, for sure. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, and thank you so much at home for watching. This has been your 18 WJTS in.form, where you're going to go to the Huntingburg Herbstfest this fall, and we are local people watching local people.